You could make a guaranteed 25% or more on your money every year by using something called a LISA. Any student or young adult looking to buy their first home or save for retirement in the UK, the Lifetime ISA, or LISA for short, is the way to go. So what even is a Lifetime ISA? Well, a Lifetime ISA allows you to save up to £4,000 every tax year towards your first home or even your retirement, with the government adding a 25% bonus on top of what you already save. This means that you can get up to £1,000 of cash free. Not only that, you earn interest on whatever you save, and that interest is tax free. You can open and contribute to a cash ISA and a Lifetime ISA in the same tax year, as the overall ISA limit in 2024 to 2025 tax year is £20,000. You must be aged 18 or over, but also under 40 when you open the Lifetime ISA. Not only that, unfortunately you will pay a penalty if you decide to withdraw the cash and you don't use it for your first home or retirement. And finally, once it's opened, you're not locked in. You're free to move or transfer the LISA to any other provider. And now for some Lifetime ISA need-to-knows for the first-time buyers. A first-time buyer is someone who has never owned a property anywhere in the world. You must be buying a residential UK property to live in that costs less than £450,000. Not only that, you need to have opened your LISA for more than a year to be able to use it for a home. Even if you want to be a first-time buyer and you don't have the savings, you can still open a LISA with just £1 to start the clock. And finally, each person has their own LISA, so couples can have one each. Now, here are some Lifetime ISA need-to-knows for those looking to retire. You can only withdraw your funds from the LISA without being penalised at the age of 60 or after, so you're going to have to be in there for the long haul. And if you are looking for retirement, please have a look at other pensions as well as a LISA, because some pensions do actually beat the LISA in terms of longevity. And finally, if you are looking to invest in the long term, I would recommend looking at a stocks and shares LISA, as those tend to appreciate more and you get the power of compounding over time to maximise your returns. Now, how do you get one? Well, you have a choice between a cash ISA, a stocks and shares ISA, or a DIY ISA. I know it might seem a bit overwhelming, but I'll break each one down for you and then you can find the perfect one just for you. So now onto the cash ISA. The cash ISA is the most simple, as you just put your money into the account and you get the government bonus plus the interest rate. So you could be looking at around about 28 to about 30% return on your money. Now the best cash LISAs out there are Moneybox, Tembo and Paragon, which I've linked down in the description. The stocks and shares ISA. One, I would suggest being very careful because you are going to be investing and you can lose money through this method. It's not a guaranteed return. Not only that, be very aware of small fees, especially when purchasing stocks and shares, as that can chip away at your investments. The do-it-yourself Lifetime ISA. These are fairly self-explanatory as you manage your own LISA. I use this type for a company called Doddle, as the fees are very low and it allows me to buy stocks and shares, or have the choice of simply putting my money in and getting the government bonus. But there are other choices such as AJ Bell or Hargreaves Lansdown, which I've also linked down in the description. This gives you a summary of how a LISA works and most importantly, how to get one. And if you have enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. I've just started out on YouTube and I really want to push more financial tips and tricks down the line, so be sure not to miss out. Thank you so much and have a good one.